Oh, I need to check, James. James! If you download the F1 app, you can do Fantasy F1.
Welcome back to the Off Grid Podcast.
Hello!
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
I hope everyone's still listening and enjoying. Actually, that's quite presumptuous of me, isn't it? Like, I hope you're still listening. You don't even have to be enjoying it, just listen, right?
We have 6 listens across all 3 episodes.
And 2 of them are us.
My mum as well.
But yeah, thanks for listening along. So we're going to be bringing Steve on the journey of how does the cars even get to the grid for the first race of the season, which, as we know, was Australia last week. And also...
Australia last week?
Yeah, because we're recording this before Australia, but we'll be posted this
why
after
don't we
Australia.
Why don't we just not talk about current affairs until we're up to date?
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to be confused. Because apparently you want me to watch all this stuff next week.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're in advance.
God.
Where were we? So we were talking about, how you get your cars to the first race of the season. And so you do this thing called testing. And this season was a little bit different because they changed loads on the cars. So you probably remember that like little flap on the back of the car, DRS. So that's changed to something called Active Aero. We'll cover this in another episode. And the boost button has changed as well. So there's been so many changes that they had to do this thing in Barcelona called the shakedown. And that was just to check that the cars actually worked, basically.
Okay.
And then they do another 2 tests, both in Bahrain. And they basically test the cars for all the different functionality, make sure it works, see if it's racy, see if they can get some good times out of the cars. And that's over 3 days. And I think it was 8 hours of testing each day. So some of the drivers will go in the morning, do 4 hours, and the other driver will do 4 hours in the evening. Some of them just did 8-hour stints and just did the whole thing. And they do that over 3 days. So that's like, I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday a couple of weeks ago, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday recently as well. And this testing was really weird because we saw loads of new stuff on the cars. So like Ferrari have decided to do, so you remember we were talking just then about the DRS, the wing it flips open. Their wing decided to do like a somersault, kind of did a backflip to open. And everyone was like, whoa, what's going on?
Is it allowed to do that?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah.
Okay.
So there's loads of exciting stuff coming out. But what happens at testing is it's all like hush hush because nobody wants to know who's got the fastest car. Nobody wants to know like, oh, actually that package that we can see and we'll be able to photograph now is really cool and interesting.
Okay.
So they start like covering things up and putting different fuel loads in the car. And hopefully we can figure it out a little bit ourselves as like the watchers, but we have no idea basically until Australia. So that's testing. Have you got any questions on
I've got
testing?
so many questions about testing. So it happens 3 days. You can drive, I'm guessing all the drivers drive every day, or is it like, do they split the teams into different days?
So you can only have one car on the track from your team at a time.
Okay.
So but then like say you can do the morning or you can do the afternoon, or they might decide to just put you in for the whole day.
Okay. And then say I'm testing and I've done Wednesday. I've done 4 hours on Wednesday.
Yeah, knackered.
Yeah, knackered. Don't like driving. And then the car needs changing because it's not tested very well. What happens?
Well, that's a good question.
Thank
so Aston Martin are probably feeling exactly how you've just asked then. And their car basically didn't work at all. Like the engine weren't working.
Well, that didn't set off.
It did like 2 laps and then came back. So, I mean, they basically couldn't really do anything.
So what happens in that scenario then?
Well, they speak to the engine manufacturers and hopefully they can fix the problems and go back out running for the afternoon. But in their case, they had lost a lot of days testing. So their car is worrying is the best way to describe it.
So previous to or prior to actual testing, the official testing,
Yeah.
these cars not get driven?
These cars aren't allowed to get driven, yeah. So you're like limited by test windows of where you're actually allowed to try it on the track.
Cadillac are really new to the scene, aren't they, in terms of bringing a car? Have they gone with a traditional engine manufacturer? Have they done their own? You know, how are they?
Yeah.
How are they looking?
So they have a Ferrari engine in the back of their car,
okay, nice.
which could be useful, but we don't know. They're probably buying a few bits from other teams as well, which you can do a little bit of.
Okay.
But they're going to build their own engine at some point.
Yeah.
So I imagine once they've kind of got the feet under the table, figure things
sense.
out. But yeah, one thing I didn't say is the Mercedes engine. So Formula One, for anyone who doesn't realize, although it's a sport and there's like technical regulations and this is roughly, they should conform to that.
Yeah.
The sport is based on innovation and basically pushing the boundaries and kind of finding ways around the rules.
Okay.
And so Mercedes have kind of done that. That's the rumor. So
I'm just laughing. It's like shock horror. Rich white men find a way to bend the rules in their favour.
It's absolutely correct. I mean, it's awful to say, but yeah, that's exactly what they've done, and they found a way to basically make the engine good at this. But basically, it's the compression ratio. So the compression ratio has to be something like 16:1. I don't know what that means really.
Okay,
I'm not that kind of guy, but it's 16:1, and I think, or 14:1, something like that. And when it's hotter, it can go higher than that, than the regulations. But that's not where the regulations test it. They test it when it's cold and not hot. So because of that, they've gone, well, hey, they're not checking this. Let's just make it really hot, and it can put more whatever it is through it, and we can be super, super fast. So if that's true, which everyone's saying is a very strong rumor, then their engine might be an absolute rocket as well, and can just fly around the track.
Nice. I'm going to call it a pre-season test.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Well done.
A pre-season test. Because thinking of like a pre-season friendly or a pre-season warm-up in football. Yeah, I've watched football once or twice. But
Chorley FC.
CFC. I used to be a Bolton Wanderers fan, actually.
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I had a season ticket for Bolton Wanderers. Yeah,
it's only down the road.
Back in the heyday of Big Sam's Barmy Army. Yeah.
Wait,
JJ Okocha.
Oh,
so
he
good.
Was some player.
So good they named him twice.
Yeah.
Kevin Nolan, Kevin Davis, Ivan Campo.
Wow, it's shocking me this. Did you have a kit? Did you have the...
No, I wasn't one of them.
Oh. Was it called the Reebok back then?
Yeah, the Reebok Stadium.
Yeah.
It was. I used to think, well, because it's 7 miles from where I'm from. Yeah. When they first built it, they built like a retail park. Someone would drag me around the retail park.
What a retail park, by the way.
Do you know what? A fun fact, it was, when it was built, and it might still be, the largest in Europe.
I saw a video that said that like
largest
the other week.
In Europe.
That's incredible. And honestly...
and every shop's still full, yeah.
The worst traffic ever. Oh my God.
Yeah,
we went a couple of months ago. It was horrendous. Couldn't get in and out.
No, they've got a lot of speed bumps, so it's really annoying. However, I thought the Reebok was a roller coaster. I was like, oh my God, that's a massive roller coaster.
It looks
it's like back
it.
in the day when, you know, it was relatively new and groundbreaking. Yeah. Anyway, so once in F1, not me doing some shopping with my mum on a Sunday, in Formula One, car racing one, whatever it's called and why it's called that. So you've got your pre-season test.
Yeah.
Does that determine where they start in all season?
No.
So how do you determine?
We go to the racing. We go to the track and we start with practice.
Okay, and practice, as in just turn up and do what you want? Or
exactly.
Is there a certain day, time?
Yeah, so you do it on Friday, and there's 2 sessions on Friday.
Yep.
And then there's 1 session on Saturday morning.
Oh, wow, okay.
So they do that for an hour and a half, and I think it's 2 1-hour sessions.
Okay.
Unless they've changed the rules again, which they probably have, and it's all different times again. But yeah, it's an hour and a half, then an hour, and then an hour. And they can do whatever they want because we don't really know. So again, set up, trying to get as good race stints as possible. So they'll do 20 odd laps, similar to simulating an actual race.
Okay.
They'll practice pit stops. They'll practice some other bits. And then we'll then go, we think these are the fastest. And then we don't really know. And then qualifying happens.
So when does qualifying happen?
That happens on Saturday.
Okay, so it's all over one weekend.
All over one weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So
can you watch practice on TV?
Yes, you can watch it all on TV.
Oh wow, nice.
Qualifying, we should probably talk about that as well. So the qualifying has 3 sections. So 22 drivers go into Q1, and we lose 6 of them. Sorry,
can you tell me what Q1 is?
It's qualifying first section of it.
So all the drivers are on the pitch, the grid, the track.
Yeah.
I was doing so well when I was interviewing you about questions about what's happened, and then I've fallen right back down.
The players are on track.
The players are on the track. The drivers are on the track in Q1.
Yeah.
And then you said you lose 6.
Yeah.
Where do you lose them to? Are they out the race for the next day?
That's the positions for the next race. So for the race, that fixes the positions for 17th to 22nd.
Wow.
So they'll go around the track for, I think the first part of qualifying, so Q1, is 18 minutes.
Okay.
So they'll do that for 18 minutes. See who's fastest. Fastest 16 progress to Q2.
Okay.
And then we lose another 6. So 11th to 16th for set then.
Yeah.
And then we go into the final part of qualifying, Q3, and then we set the grid for the 1st to the 10th, and then they're on track for about 12 minutes.
Okay. So there's no Q4?
No.
It feels like there should be, if that Q should be quarters.
It's not based on quarters.
No.
It just means the word qualifying.
Okay, fine.
Unfortunately.
So by qualifying, so that's on Saturday. What time's that finish generally?
It's an hour.
Just an hour in total?
Yeah, hour in total. So it's not even that long, really.
No. So, yeah, okay. So after that hour, which I'm guessing is quite a good hour, because you're like, oh, them 6 have been kicked out. Oh, them 6 have gone. And
it's exciting.
I'm guessing there's more than one surprise. Like, oh, that's so bad. Lando Norris is at the back.
I hope so. I get a proper buzz out of qualifying. I think a long time ago, there's been some terrible concepts of qualifying, but this one has always been quite thrilling, and you see them coming over the line, and they're only doing maybe 6 laps.
Oh wow, nice.
There's not many going on. That's if somebody gets all the way through Q1 to Q3.
Yeah.
But someone might just only get 2 laps in because they done in Q3. So there's not a huge amount of action on track, but it's pretty fun. So I'm looking forward to watching that with you, because I think maybe not Australia though. I don't think you'll be awake. And then there's the race on Sunday, and that's 300 kilometers is the race distance.
Is that in every race?
Every race except Monaco.
Apart from
Monaco.
Is Monaco like the OG?
Yeah.
So how many kilometers is Monaco?
I think it's. I don't even know. I'm not a clue. Fact
More
check
or
that.
Less?
I think it's less because it's a short circuit. So
let's have a check. Okay.
Let's check it.
So Adam, I need you to have a guess, please.
I'm gonna say it's 240.
Okay, so the circuit length is 3.337 kilometers.
Yeah.
Do you know how many laps they do?
76.
Oh, 78.
Oh,
so close. That makes a total distance for Monaco 260.286 kilometers. But wow, what a great quiz question. 300 kilometer total race.
Yeah.
And Monaco has 260.
Yeah. I'm not far off though.
That was really close. Yeah,
that's not bad, is it?
fair play.
Yeah.
So 300 kilometers. This is race day now. So
that means it could be because all the different tracks are different lengths. That means that there's different number of laps as well.
I see.
So you got Belgium is a super long track,
Right.
So I think that race distance is like 48 laps, maybe less.
Oh wow, that's a lot less than Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco is definitely the furthest.
Yeah.
From memory, and then like Monza's quite a lot of laps as well, but that's basically just a big loop.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, that's the race. And if we want to add a little bit more complexity to it, there's something called a sprint as well.
Okay, give me a clue. What does that mean?
The sprint is a type of race. Do you want to try and guess what the sprint is?
Is it like just who can do the fastest lap, but you only have 2 laps to do it?
That'd be wild. No, it's not that. That's kind of qualifying, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Yes. Like I just remember doing like Mario Kart, and it was used to do like time trials.
Oh.
And you have to try and get the fastest lap, and you have to try and beat yourself. Yeah, and then you had a ghost of you, like.
Oh, I used to love the ghost.
The ghost you'd be like chasing your own ghost, and you get really frustrated because you're like, why did I do that? Why have I not done this? And yeah, it just ended up. I was an only child. I played it a lot.
Do you want to have another guess?
No.
It's basically a shortened race. So they'll do third race distance, so 100 kilometers.
We'll do 100 kilometers.
And that usually means they don't have to pit. So they'll just go and do... It's basically them going flat out for one stint.
And that's instead of qualifying?
No. So it's a bit funny. When it's a sprint weekend, and there's only 6 sprint weekends a year, what happens is they get rid of one of the practices. So they'll do practice 1, and then they'll do sprint qualifying. I'm looking at Steve, and he's like, you've just told me this, and now you're telling me it's all different.
Yeah, my face is a picture right now.
Yeah. So we've got practice 1.
Yep.
And then we go sprint qualifying.
Okay.
And then we go sprint.
So how many cars are in the sprint then? So I'm guessing
all of them still, yeah.
Oh, all of them still.
Yeah.
So right.
And then we go qualifying race.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this right. So on a normal, I mean, I don't know how many. Is it every weekend? How many weeks after
There's 24 races, and it starts from March. It ends usually late November, start December.
Okay, so there's 24 races, but so in 18 of them, you will do Friday practice 1, practice 2. Saturday morning you do practice 3, qualifying 1, 2, and 3 on Saturday, then the race on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've absolutely
right. But then sprinting,
yeah,
sprint qualifying, Sprinter Van,
Sprinter Van,
Splinter the rat from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
So the sprint.
It's like, where are you going?
I should not be allowed to have a microphone on a sprint weekend.
Yeah.
Give me an example. What name a track, and I'll use that as my example.
Silverstone.
Oh, Silverstone, a sprint one.
It actually is this year.
Oh God, they change. Of course they do.
Yeah.
Why would it ever be simple? So, Silverstone this year, they're going to turn up on Friday.
Yeah.
They're going to do practice 1.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to... No, only some people will do practice.
No, they'll all do practice, yeah.
No, but they'll practice 1.
Yeah, they'll all do practice 1.
Okay, so they're all doing practice 1.
Yeah, you're thinking of pre-season testing where only one driver is allowed on track at a time. But practice, everyone's allowed on.
At any time. But how come there's 3 different sections to it?
Practice.
Yeah, on the Friday.
Just because, like, there's different times of day as well. So, like, if they're doing it in the morning, it might not be, like, optimum versus when they're actually on the race simulations.
So really, you could be on the track for 3.5 hours. Everyone could be on the track for 3.5 hours on Friday.
And Saturday, yeah.
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 And Saturday morning, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. So they're all practicing on a Friday.
Yeah.
Then Friday afternoon, they're doing sprint.
Yeah.
What is that? Like, are they just doing... Is it everybody?
Yeah, they're all involved in it again. So we don't discriminate. Everyone's allowed in every section. The only sections where they're not allowed to be in is if they get knocked out of the qualifying.
Can you get knocked out of sprint qualifying?
Yes, it works in exactly the same way, sprint qualifying, but it's much shorter. So that's only like a half an hour, sprint qualifying compared to qualifying being an hour.
That makes total sense.
Basically, everything just shortened.
Oh, okay, fine. I was making that a lot more complicated than it needed to be. Cool. So then, once they've qualified, or not qualified, no, everyone qualifies.
Everyone qualifies from 1st to 22nd.
Perfect. So everyone has qualified. It's Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday at some point.
When they're racing,
When they're racing on Sunday. What's the preamble like? What are we doing?
It's a bit wild. So you got like DJ sets and stuff like that. That's fun, isn't it? For the fans. Right, and I guess the drivers aren't particularly that arsed, but the fans are having a good time by the looks of it.
Okay.
All pretty tired, hungover from last night's events. And then...
the drivers?
No, just the
I was going to say, that seems really irresponsible, doesn't it?
But the drivers, to be honest, I don't think they're doing that much. They're just getting ready for it. The teams will be doing quite a lot of bits, like still trying to just figure out last bits of like what they're going to do from a strategy perspective. So in Formula One, you have to stop at least once to change your tyres to a different compound. You're like, fuck me, what's that?
Okay, so you have to change your tyres once.
Yes.
Is it like when you have snow tyres on your car?
It's not like having snow tyres.
Like snow tyres. Is it like different? So compound, like rubber versus silicon. Silicon tyres. I've never changed a tyre. No, I have actually. It was a lie on the middle of the M62. It was fucking terrifying.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it was raining.
Oh my God. Was it smart motorway at the time?
No. That's how long it's been. They didn't even have smart motorways back then.
Dear me. But no, yeah, so they'll have soft, medium, and hard. Steve has a mouthful of water right now. He's trying not to spit it out.
I saw that because, okay. So they have... and I'm guessing, is that the density of rubber in the tyres? Or is it just how soft, medium, or hard the tyres are?
It's just how soft they are.
But they have to swap once?
They have to swap once.
Can they swap more than once?
They can, yeah.
So if you wanted new tyres, I'm guessing new tyres are better?
Yeah, a lot grippier.
Right.
But, and the softer, the grippier they as well. So like the harder the tyre, not as sticky, so it won't. But soft tyres don't last as long.
Okay, fine.
Because they fall apart a little bit more.
So on average, how often are they stopping? Once or twice? Or three times?
I would say the teams always try and go for a one-stop race.
Okay, fine.
But Formula One tries to make the tyres in a way where they're durable, so they don't like fall apart and like make it unsafe.
Of course.
But they also kind of fall apart quick enough to make them want to stop again.
Yeah.
Some of these tyres might not be going off, but they might be stuck. They might not be able to overtake the car in front. So then they'll go, hey, let's have a pit stop. Let's like try and get a tyre deficit. So brand new tyres are better than 20-lap-old tyres, right? Okay. So somebody might stop in the pit and then come out and they might be a second lap faster. Yeah. And by the time they've caught that car up, can they get past them because they've got 20-lap-old tyres versus the person who's now got 40-lap-old tyres.
But then that person's going to stop and change their tyres potentially, and then they're going to go faster.
That could happen as well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
is this about, I'm guessing, the strategy you were talking about?
This is the strategy, yeah.
Should we do our wonderful game of true or false start?
Woo! Yeah, let's do that, okay. F1 drivers lose 1 stone during a race.
I'm going to say it's impossible to lose a stone in a day.
Stone in a day. It is false start. You will lose, though, around 4 pounds.
Wow!
Yeah.
Just like water weight gone. And that imagine the colour of the wee when they've done it. Like tar.
Well, on that, like, it gets to 100 Celsius in the car when they're driving.
Celsius?
True or false start?
Well, do you mean Fahrenheit?
No, I mean Celsius.
You mean Celsius?
I mean Celsius.
100 Celsius. Well, I don't know. I'm going to actually say that is a false start because that is the boiling temperature of water. And as humans, we are something stupid. Like
I've just realised how stupid that is. It is full start. They get to about 50 Celsius in the car, though.
That's still very hot. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
I wouldn't enjoy that. I struggle when the heating's on for too long.
I'm warm in here. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, this room's great for warmth because I have my oil radiator on because it's my office and it's too big. Which sounds like a humble brag. It isn't. It's just because we're not. It's going to be a more functional room at some point. Oh my God, I could make this into a cinema room.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be sick. Okay, well, that's that decided. Thanks, Adam.
Last true or false start. So we've been talking about qualifying, haven't we?
Have.
There was once 2 drivers with the exact same time who took pole position. True or false start?
I'm going to say true, and I'll tell you why before you tell me I'm wrong. Because I do feel like in the statistical analysis world of things that could happen, when there's such marginal time in between them, that I reckon it could be true.
It's actually false start.
Oh!
But it was actually 3 drivers.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So, and you'll remember the names from earlier. Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, I know him.
We talked about him. Heinz-Harald Frentzen.
Yeah.
And also someone called Jacques Villeneuve.
Who?
He's Canadian. Jacques Villeneuve. French-Canadian we spoke about.
French-Canadian.
And I'll give you one final fact. But this is just a fact.
Can I give you a final fact after this?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, because the French-Canadian... do you know who else is French-Canadian?
No.
Celine Dion.
Oh.
No one else for knowing was so cold. That's my...
you can't just give us one line.
I can.
So my fact about Jacques Villeneuve, again, unfounded, but I'm almost certain it's true, is he likes to take a wee in the car when he was driving. Yeah, drivers do that. They take a big old piss in there.
When you mentioned before about them sweating so much and losing like all this water weight and needing, I was just genuinely thinking, what if you need? Because how long is a race? Like 3 hours?
No, like somewhere between it can be about 1:20 to a limit of 2 hours.
Oh, so there's a limit on how long the race. Oh my God! Has anyone ever not finished? As in, it's timed out.
Yeah, if it's wet,
raining.
Yeah, then sometimes it takes longer. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, and it's going to be within like a 4-hour window as well. So if you can't finish in that, then it's over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
Well, that was true or false start.
True or false start. I'm going to try and think of a theme tune for that jingle.
We do need that. It's quite a good name, isn't it?
True or false start. It could be true or false. No, that's taking the mickey out of stutters, isn't it?
Yeah, Gareth Gates is going to be pissed with you.
Gareth Gates hasn't got a stutter anymore. He now tours the UK. Here we go. I don't know. He now tours the UK with other heartthrob teen men called Boy Bands in the Buff.
Does
he? He strips on stage while singing.
I think we should end it there, to be fair.
So thanks, everyone, and thank you, Adam. I do feel like I'm getting there now with F1. We can recap it next week because I still have not any real idea. However, I'm going to continue on my Drive to Survive journey and I will be a bit more knowledgeable, but I'd like to see some more fun facts.
We can bring that.
Yeah, fun facts.
Fun facts. Thanks everyone for listening.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.